Hello guys, today I would like to share plotting Chia setup for Mac Mini or Macbook. It's quite similar. I have here is my Mac Mini M1 with 8 gigs of RAM, although I highly recommend 16 gigs of RAM because it can do twice the plotting work. So I already have the Mac since last year for my work, so it's just laying around, so I'm just utilize what I have. So during the plotting works, each plot can use up to 3.5 gigs of RAM. Two parallel plotting can take up to 7 gigs of RAM. So imagine 16 gig of RAM can do twice the works of my current system. For my system, this 1TB M.2 NVMe plotter will do because this thing can support maybe about 3 or maximum 4 of parallel plots. Because each plot can take up to 250 gigs of temporary space on the M.2. The most important thing here is to know which hardware to buy according to the spec of our machine for Chia plotting. On the Mac Mini, we have two USB 2.0 ports. So this is very slow ports. Don't connect your external to these ports. Okay, and then we have another two Thunderbolt ports. So this is the fast one. It supports up to 40 gigabits per second, 5 gigabyte per second. So for example, for our M.2, the read and write speed is about 3000 megabyte per second. Another thing is our enclosure. So this Orico USB 3.2 SSD enclosure, so it support up to 20 gigabit per second. This is about 2.5 gigabyte per second. So this is 2.5 gigabyte per second. So this is 3, the speed of read and write, and this one can support up to 5. So this is 5, this is 2.5, this is 3. So our speed of plotting to access the plotter NVMe is limited here. But actually this is the fastest version of the enclosure. So you can find mostly is about 5 and 10 gigabit per second, not 20. 20 is quite high. So use the fastest enclosure and this one. And another idea is, okay, this is come with USB A port, so the normal ports. So for example, as I have in here, my display is USB-C. So I connect my display through this Thunderbolt cable. And on my display, there's a USB 3.0 port. So this is a faster version of ports compared to this one, this USB 2. So if I unplug this, you can see the normal black color port. So this lower one is for you to connect the keyboard and mouse. So don't utilize this port. So for each final plot that we make in here, the size is 100 gigabyte. This one is 60 megabyte per second. So this is quite slow. And then we have here on the monitor two USB 3.0 ports with about 600 megabyte per second of transfer rate. So transfer through this port to here can take about 28 minutes for each final plot. So if we transfer through here, it can take about 3 minutes. So this 10 times faster, much faster. Please utilize this port through USB hubs that can support USB 3.0 speed. And then maybe the display you can connect via the HDMI. Most of us use it. So that's the idea for the hardware. But for the software, it's quite similar. As long as you understand how to allocate the delay, what's your bottleneck of the systems. So you can find the info on other YouTube videos. And that's all for now. Thank you for watching.